Hello again. This video is about another thing that I am passionate about. And it began through my journey of plant medicines. 2020 was my beginning introduction to more than just the physical pill to heal the body. I was already seeing Ayurveda and I was brought to plant medicines. And what I understood from plant medicines was the physiology of what actually happens when your body is exposed to DMT. Your body produces its own DMT, and when you take medicines such as ayahuasca, psilocybin, and toad, known as Bufo alvarius, iboga, San Pedro, you enter these states where your brain is in the physiological expression of DMT. That can also be called gamma brainwave states, theta brainwave states, when there is this loss of control, consciousness, and limitation and limiting beliefs. Why? Because these opportunities in your mind create the space to see. And that is what the medicine brings as an intention. It allows you to see. And once you see, you can't unsee. And from here on out, the healing journey begins, because the process is, now that I know I can't unknow, how do I become and act and be and move and live with this knowing? But plant medicine is not the only way to get there. I want to talk about frequencies, energies. I want to talk about the Healy. It's part of my body truth practice. It's part of the Last Doctor way. It's part of bringing all the tools to the forefront that can bring your essence forward. There's a lot of information out there on the Healy. I have several informations that can support you in knowing what, why, where, how. And here's my 2 cents on the Healy. Energies. And I want to take you there with feelings. Have you ever had that feeling that you walk into the house and the food is already coming in your nose and you already know it's your favorite meal, and there's this warmth, this love, this comfort, this feeling? That's energy. The energy from the smell of the food, the energy of the intention with which the food was made, the person that was making the food knowing it was your favorite meal. Energy. The Healy, I see it as a device that can tune in to energies seen, unseen, from you and around you. And before you get lost in this, let me bring you into what I do with my clients when I use the Healy. Of course, upon consent, I get their information, birth date, and their full name, because this is who you are. And what I want the Healy to do is connect to who you are. We all have what is called or known as a field of energy that comes off our bodies that we can't necessarily see with the literal eye unless you're clairvoyant. And that's called the aura. Aura, energy field, energy centers, bioinformation field. All of these words and terminologies are used to describe what we say our bubble, the energetic bubble. This is my bubble, this is my space, and then you're like protective of your bubble. This is what the Healy picks up on. What's in the field outside of you, within your resonance near you, and how that is impacting your physical expression, your body, your symptoms, your movements, your thoughts. And the Healy has a beautiful device, a beautiful program that does an aura analysis, which is my personal favorite because it allows me a real-time look-see at what your energy centers look like and why. And then I bring into that what I have learned from Ayurveda, from internal medicine, from intuition, from energetics and light medicine. And I just bring a conglomerate. The Healy simply allows my clients to see at the level of percentages and at the level of interpretations what is really going on, and understand how there is a resonance between what you believe, how you think, what you were taught, what you do and don't do, and how your chakras and energy centers are being manifested. So, for example, if you have a thyroid disorder by history, hypothyroid, hyperthyroid, Hashimoto's, Graves, these conditions are in the throat. And if you go towards the energy centers, this is the throat chakra. So when you do the Healy scan, you will see changes in the percentages related to the throat chakra. And aside from the fact that you know that there is a thyroid family history, there is a spiritual and energetic frequency about you, specifically you and your throat, that can be picked up by the Healy. What happens after that depends on you. Frequencies can be given with the Healy, whether we are in physical person or whether you're in an online call. And once we know this is the center of attention, we bring treatment, we bring approaches, we bring modalities that can address your throat in a way that allows you to heal from within. So the idea that I'm bringing the Healy in for is for you to have a visual of the percentages and what's happening in your physical body. And that's where you take the next steps. The next steps are always about you. And what I do is give you the information. I hope this helps. This is how I use the Healy. And I am inviting you to be curious and find your own energetic centers by booking a call. Remember, the last doctor is always already you. I see you, Alquimista.